Imagine the following story. You're a shepherd, and like every good shepherd, you have a sheep and a pen and a dog. And then one good night, you go to sleep, like every night, trusting that your dog will protect the sheep from the wolves in the field. But then you wake and you find that your dog is sound asleep, while inside the pen a massacre just occurred. A wolf got in and killed half of the sheep. What would you do? I'll tell you what I would do. I would go for a stick and teach my lazy dog a lesson. But what does the Torah say we should do about it? It is written in this week's Parsha, "V'anshei kodesh tiyun li, ubasar basareh trefa lo tochelu, lakelev tashlichun oto." Says Hashem, you should be holy people to me. And flesh torn in the field, you shall not eat it. You shall throw it to the dog. The Das Keinim explains that the Pasuk is likely speaking in a case like the one I just described. But instead of punishing the dog, the Torah tells us to reward him by feeding him the leftovers. How is this even possible? The Torah teaches us that in order to properly understand the relationship, even to a dog, we need to put things into proper perspective. Because true patterns only emerge in the long run. And it is the same dog that night after night stood there in the cold and in the dark, allowing you to sleep peacefully, that failed this time. Therefore, it is proper to thank him precisely at the time that he failed. Because thanking him at this moment, when you're less inclined to do so, it is a way of recognizing everything he has done for you in the past. It is a tremendous lesson that applies to any relationship in our lives. For example, there is a peculiar custom brought by the Talmud when people would ask married men, motzeh or matzah. What does that mean? They were alluding to two apparently contradictory psukim. The first one says, matzah isha, matzah tov. He who found a woman found a good thing. The second pasuk says, motzeh ani mar memavet et haisha. I find that women are more bitter than dead. In synthesis, how are you doing in marriage? Good or bad? However, there's an interesting difference in the psukim. The one who praises the woman says matzah in the past, but the one who criticizes the woman says motzeh in the present. Meaning, the one who has the ability to see the long term, the pattern, the matzah, he has good relationships. But the one who can only see what's happening right now in the present, motzeh, he will find that any relationship is more bitter than that. At the end of the day, we all fail. But if we see the long run, we find that there is also good and there's also love to cover for all the failures. But it is up to us to open our eyes and see it. Shabbat Shalom U'Mevorach.